Alright, so I got this book thinking I'd get one of two outcomes, okay? I would either get a book that maybe was off of everybody's radar and would kind of let them know, hey, this might be a good book, or it'd be a Cringe Volcano and I could get some views out of it. Guess which one this was? So, this book is called Black Hole Repo or 1985.1 Part 1 or I don't really know. 1985 Part 1. Basically, it's a sequel to the book 1984. And I thought, that's pretty cocky. That's pretty brazen right there because for those of you that don't know, 1984 is a novel written about a dystopian future where basically, people are under constant surveillance by the thought police, and there's a ruler basically just watching everybody's movements and all that kind of stuff. It's a pretty good evaluation of what's going on now or what's coming soon, as far as the SJW is trying to watch everything that we do and trying to make up fake excuses to lock us out of things. So I picked up this book. I kind of liked the cover. It was kind of cool, kind of different. It's published by Heavy Metal Comics. And if you've ever watched or read Heavy Metal, you kind of know what that's about. It was $3.99. I'm like, I don't know about that. This, after reading this is obviously a $2.99 book. I don't really know why it's $3.99, but whatever. So check out the cover. Pretty cool, huh? Black Hole Repo. Sherwood, whatever. So let's check out the title page here. Okay, looks like it's pieced together, right? It says, warning, 1985 contains foul language, heavy drinking, graphic violence, lesbian makeout scenes, a few nipples, uncut Russian crank, zero showers, fatalistic outlook on life, and not so thinly veiled critique on the S show known as the United States political scene. Well, I'm glad somebody's finally brave enough to talk about the United States political scene. Gosh, I don't think it's been talked about. But that not seem like a typo to you? And a not so thinly veiled critique the S show known as, shouldn't that be critique on the? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So you got a typo around your explanation title page. They did the words. They did pencils, inks. They did colors, letters. They did color assistance. I don't know why you need color assistance, but okay. Are they going to hold your hand while you're coloring? But, so yeah. You can tell they're trying to play off the whole nostalgia, whatever. So we start out here, and within the first few panels, I knew what I was getting into. We'll start out the first panel right here. We got him floating through space. It says, I was in the 5th grade the first time I went to space. I threw up in my helmet. My dad and his activist pals hijacked a satellite to beam some peace, love, and understanding hippie nonsense into space for intelligent life to find. Space Marshal shot them to F, and I ended up in a home. Whatever. My name is Max, and I'm shooting my own message out to the stars. And I'm recording this over a really rad mixtape, so obviously this is important. Pay attention. Okay, how about now? So obviously we're not getting into anything very intellectual here. Dude's got his monkey. We got the weird lesbian. Basically, what they do is they go around repoing spaceships that people don't pay their bills on. Okay, that's basically what this story is about. And so they're repoing this ship, and as soon as they get ready to repo it, somebody shows up. Then we cut to the pilot. Here's the pilot. Yep, that's a naked guy sitting there drunk in the pilot seat. And he's just found something because he woke up out of his coma. Oh no, there's like other ships and stuff here. Oh no. Yeah, whatever. So the bad guys show up. He has to jump to the ship. Or not really the bad guys, the real like police. So they come in there, instantly everybody starts beating them up. Somehow they're able to beat up police with body armor on when they have no body armor. They escape, And we get a look at the character here. Oh, isn't he so handsome? Gosh. It's like they were trying to be as ugly as possible. They leave and then they go party. They're partying. Everybody's getting drunk. Of course, he has to call everybody capitalist pigs. And there's an important thing I want to talk about here where he's talking about within the first page or so. See if I can find it here. Oh. He's talking about the president here. President Rump had just all but dared the Soviets to push the big red doomsday button, so we figured we were all about to die anyway. So we're one page in, and we're already making Donald Trump references and the Soviets. Can you say it with me? Russian collusion. Oh my God. I mean, they do the same thing over and over, and they think it's so original and intelligent. You're doing the same thing. You yourself are a collective. You're being a collective. Think for yourself. Oh my gosh. So anyway, they go partying. They're talking about stuff. These guys come up and start talking smack to them. They don't understand what that's about. Nobody really even explains it. Then they have to go talk to their lesbian friend, and she's making out with an even uglier lesbian. I didn't know if this was a guy or girl. Don't know if this is a guy or girl. Of course, she's got anarchy tattooed because, whatever. And then we get a look at our president here. Hey, look. He looks just like a mangled Donald Trump. Oh, man. It's almost like it's a Trump reference. Hey, look, they're flipping off the president. Aren't they cool? And they called him a terrorist dog. Whoa. Oh, my God. So then, anyway, the two guys that got in an argument with them earlier are on their ship talking when these two dudes show up. It goes downhill from there because they get their brains mashed in. Ooh, he dead. So then, okay, nudity spoiler. I forgot to tell you. So then we get a Russian dude floating around with his wang hanging out, and it shows it multiple times, and also other people naked. Yep, just because we just have to have it. Yep. And then they're basically talking about a new ship that they're going to go repo. They go investigate the guys that got killed ship. Those two dudes are watching. They walk into the ship with the two dudes who were in there earlier, and guess what? They're dead as heck. They're so dead, they were alive, and they killed them again. So then they run, they try to get away, they easily knock the killer guy down for some reason and cut his hand off. Because whatever. And so then they escape on their little boat, and they get on their ship, and they leave. So now they're going to repo this ship, but what they don't know is the ship's got some stuff waiting on them. So this is probably what it was all about. This is what these other guys are looking for. Looking for that ship. So anyway, that's basically this book. There's the back of it. There's a couple other stories that they're doing right now. I believe some people have done some reviews on this comic. But my thing is, if somebody wants to come out with this brazen name, can they at least be a little bit creative? Basically, you have another book about politics and Trump and Russian collusion with bad art, too much cursing, random nudity that doesn't matter, and you're calling it 1985 because you want to sound intelligent. The writer for 1984, I don't think he's still alive, but if he was alive, he would come, or if he's dead, he would come back from the grave and kill you. Because this is how bad this book sucks. I mean, it's just a terrible book. But, it gives me plenty of ammunition to talk about and talk about this Cringe Volcano. I mean, you got a typo right here on your title page. The art's awful. I understand it's heavy metal style, but this ain't even heavy metal. This is just trash. And then you got this dude. I mean, at least make your main character likable. You've got him so ugly that nobody's even going to care if anything happens to him. But that's just me. And there were sometimes I was reading the book and I couldn't really tell what was happening because the art was so bad. There's him again. But yeah, oh man, this one was rough, guys. Definitely don't pick this up, but I definitely wanted to read it because I want to see how bad it was and just kind of let you guys know. Alright guys, so let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about the review. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out my Patreon. Check out my Teespring apparel store. And yeah, have a good day guys. Talk to you later. Underground Geek out.